There we go. Let's assume I can run this pretty well. And let's assume all of this is probably fine. How cold is it? Probably like -1, -2. -5, oh no, it's getting cold. And lots of snow. Yeah, I intend to do one successful playthrough, whether that takes 30 minutes or 12 hours. And as it says right there, yeah, there-ish. If you are not familiar with the game, feel free to suggest things.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity.
And even if you do know the game, feel free to say things. Just use your discretion when backseating.
And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey. And we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
The music reminded me heavily of 28 Days Later. And I think the track is called East Hastings. Actually, I want to play. Fair enough. And hello, Kitsubin. Is that the movie where everything froze over? No, it's the movie where the zombies took over UK. Suggestion, okay. I mean, if you have an opinion on what I should do, feel free to state it. Like some form of backseating welcome. But if you have like the optimal way to the victory in mind, maybe don't spell it out. Just like some discretion. Tried and failed, so you have no suggestions. Well, if anything comes to mind, feel free to say it. Save often. I thought this would be more of a case of never save. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. Need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Space was pause. How do we stockpile coal? Thinly insulated shelter for 10 people. Doesn't seem relevant right now. Build street. Where's coal? Is that coal? Coal pile. That also coal? Yes. Okay. I've played this a tiny bit many years ago. And based on that, I think I need to construct a road to get to the coal. And I think this has a proper ending. I mean, it's only -20. That's fine. Right now the weather is fine. Is that okay? How much wood do I have? None. I guess that's not the play. How do I unroad? Dismantle street. Wait, how do I get to the coal? Assign 15 workers to get the coal? Okay, they don't need the street to get there. Alright, alright. And actually I should assign people to that one as well. How many people do I have? Oh, loads. Get more coal. Engineers, get some coal. Yeah, I remember building being kinda weird. Like, the way you build streets is somewhat important. But I don't know how to build streets efficiently, so I won't. Speed up the game. 1, 2, and 3. Go fast. Give me some coal. Move camera, got it. Resource management is crucial. Need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. And more resources later in the game. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on a workplace and use the assignment panel. Well, I don't have any buildings at this point, so... You can speed up the game time, yeah, got it. Use the construction menu. Yeah, I found it. To build or dismantle buildings and streets. Only people who are not working can build structures. Buildings inside the heat zone are warmer and provide better living and work conditions. To make the best use of the heat zone, buildings are placed in a radial grid. All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. Alright. The generator is the heart of the city and only source of heat in this frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. Generator has circular zone. Yeah, we went through that. You can research generation upgrades that raise heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. What's this? No roof over our heads. People are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. Falling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. Gotta do something about this. I'll do something about it. No major promises, but I'll do something about it. Do we have enough coal to do things? Where's the coal? 600. Temperature. Temperature inside the building depends on the power setting of the generator. 6 temperature levels. Keeping warm prevents illness. And some workplaces might become inoperative in cold temperatures. When facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree with everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Generator hums with reassuring warmth. But we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build cookhouse to prepare meals. Hang on, I got I got some wood, but first I promised to do something about tents. So build that. Hunter's hut or a hothouse. Oh. Cost 20 food. So I got way more coal than I was supposed to. Steel, wood, steel, coal. We have multiple instances of wood somewhere. Wood crates. How do I guess I need to unassign people from here. And focus on wood. Oh, overpromising gives you hope. Oh no. These fools actually believe what I'm saying. Can I see my current population, like, activity? Because these guys are not doing shit. Activity resting. What are you doing? Like the overall current situation of how many people are active and doing things. How about we leave like a street's width of space there? AM to 6 PM. Don't think I can build another one. Nope. Requires one more wood. Illness and healthcare. Cold homes or workplaces cause people to get sick. Without proper care, they can become gravely ill and might die. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated. Until you can build one, you can save their lives by signing one of two laws. Radical treatment law allows you to treat the gravely ill in medical posts, but some of them will be left as amputees. Sustained life law allows you to keep the gravely ill alive, but untreated in medical posts or care houses indefinitely. It would probably be a bad thing to just let the gravely ill die. I assume that wouldn't do great things to morale. For sick. Yeah. I know nothing about city builders in general. The closest I've been to playing anything buildery like that is Sleepways, which is a galactic empire builder. Number of sick is rising and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather necessary resources. Perhaps? Perhaps? Oh yeah, Dungeon Keeper. Yeah, right. Emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else. New ability. You can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency will raise discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. No kidding. What else do we have? Child labor. Cemetery. Corpse disposal. Yeah. Fighting arena. Yes, we need an emergency shift, I think. Building abilities. City wakes up at 6 AM. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8 AM. Unless there's construction work to do. After they finish their shift at 6 PM, they are free to help with construction again. Which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign certain laws. After signing the extended shift and emergency shift laws, you can extend your people's work time. It's time for an emergency shift. If I can find the button. Ah, that's what I was looking for before. How do I emergency shift? I don't know. So building abilities. You unlocked a new building ability by signing a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has cooldown and... Oh, it's a building-based thing. What is this? Stockpiles. Okay, I guess I can't use the ability on stockpiles.
Move! Time to get to work.
Alright, I got some wood now, so... I was supposed to build... What is better? Hunters based here hunt every night, venturing beyond the city. They provide 15 raw food per day. Or... turns raw food stuff into nutritious meals. 1 unit of raw food. Oh, do I need both? No, a cookhouse is something I definitely need. But then I need Hunter's Hut, or what was the other thing? It wasn't Gathering Post. No. Yeah, it's not Gathering Post. Well, either way, now right now I need Cookhouse. Then more tents. What is this? Economy.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
All right. Shelter promise fulfilled. Hope rises. And I can introduce a new law. Let's... Not right now. How about we first go for medical post. So what is base heating level? Is that the requirement, or well, how should I read into that? Is one something that I can build far away from the generator, or something that has to be close by? I would imagine it has to be close by, but... Or is that something that the building itself generates heat? Which would mean you can build it further away. Okay. Okay. Workforce. Some buildings, such as medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor from people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. Yeah, that's gonna change. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. Alright. Speaking of children working... Oh. I can't choose the law. Find ways to battle hunger, sickness, and apathy. No, I can't choose just whatever. What are our options regarding kids? Child labor, safe jobs. There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workplaces like cookhouses and hothouses. Children can work in safe workplaces, but hope will fall, and children workers can be injured in accidents. Or children will work safer if they children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. Please. Please. Wake the fuck up. Get to work, kids.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Inoperative. Oh, I need to assign people to work in these places. That would probably be smart. Actually, you know what? Kids can work there. Then I need some engineers. How can I find my engineers quickly and assign them to something else? There we go. Sick absences. Oh no, food and hunger first. Number of hungry people. Okay, hothouse is very efficient. 30 raw food per day. But I assume I can't get that anytime soon. One episode of Stargate SG-1 where the premise is basically Frostpunk. I'm struggling to think of that one. I don't know. Also, yo, what's up, Tyr? Come on, of course the kids gotta work in these situations. It's not a daycare down here. Oh! Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the ice part. But I do remember the amnesia part. Yeah. I remember now. Possible the win still remain mostly good. Oh, let's not worry about that. I'm gonna be a massive dictator asshole and still lose. Also, of interest to you, did you see that the Baba Is You developer released a Baba Is You and Into the Breach crossover? I haven't tried it yet, but that seems really cool. Anyway, sick absences. People in treatment don't go to work until they are healed. This lowers the efficiency of their workplaces. Numerous sick absences can seriously affect your economy. To get ahead of this problem, provide adequate healthcare by opening enough facilities to treat all sick people quickly. Everything's fine. We still have... How do we still have 40 homeless? I'll try to leave some paths for roads, I guess. I can't even build enough on this inner circle. Well, this is horribly constructed. Food crates depleted. Oh, that's not ideal. Hey Havoc, Merry Christmas. I did finish Alan Wake. It's an okay game. By clicking on the arrows to the left, blah blah blah, in quick switch, sure. I should have maybe actually taken a look at where the arrows are. Anyway, I need more wood. Weather changes. Oh, a lot going on. On storage limit. Initially, you can store up to 900 coal and 300 every other resource. When this limit is reached, the gathering or extraction of a given resource type will stop. To raise this limit, build a resource depot. Well, I don't think that's going to be relevant at this point, although I have hit 900 coal already. Weather conditions. Temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days. Thermometer ink icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. When it gets cold outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. To see all the factors affecting temperature in a building, check the building. Oh yeah, Alan Wake is very story focused. The gameplay is mediocre. Okay, you know what? We have lots of coal, so how about we just ignore this coal pile for now. And the engineer is gonna go pick up some steel. With some kids. How about that? I can get a new law. Okay, we don't have to go for all jobs at this point. Consider yourself lucky, kids. I don't know about these other ones at this point. What am I researching? The tutorials haven't gotten up to that point yet. I'm not researching, to my knowledge. Economy? Is it here? Nope. What's wrong with this? Closed at this time of day. Right, I was supposed to build a hunter's hut. No, 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 not the laws, not the laws. Where do we build this? It's gonna have to be... It's gonna have to be there, I suppose. What are you guys doing? Very cold. Oh, it's minus 40. Yeah, that seems like a fun working condition. You know what? We're fine on coal right now, guys. Go build. Oh, never mind. There's already 10 people building. Go get something else. Steel, yeah. Yeah, do that. Oh yeah, buildings tab. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from expeditions as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Ah! Base heating level 2. Excellent, so I can build it in the middle of fucking nowhere and it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna need a street though. That's fine. Yeah. Mild frostbite. Citizen became gravely ill. Sucks for them. Child injured at work. Hmm. How big of a dick am I? How big is the injury? Not serious. Happened entirely due to child's carelessness. Let's not be that big of a dick immediately. But the next time... next time you won't be so lucky. Hey, there's the research tutorial. Exactly. Like, if the kid lacks common sense, it's their own fault. Hunters leave the city to hunt rustlands for food. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase the hunt yield. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Give down the stress gauge. When it reaches 100, the generator will explode. Oh, that would be an ending. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. Okay, the difference between 3 and 4 workers seems negligible. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology in that tier. Research each topic costs resources and takes time. Okay. So, are you telling me to put this on overdrive? Because it's kind of cold in here. I don't know how to put it on overdrive. There's the switch. You happy now? Frostbite. Guess we gotta do something about it. Radical treatment. Hope will rise, but discontent will also rise. 30% of the gravely ill-treated in medical posts will be left as amputees. Acceptable. Although, what's the other one? Gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated. Gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. Well, take up beds in medical posts. Yeah, that's not happening. Radical treatment it is.
A new law has passed.
Coal pile depleted.
Gathering on tool. The shift is ending.
Fine, I'll provide some shelter. Yeah, we have almost no homeless anyway, it's fine. Just need to actually figure out how to build it. I'll finally have to build some streets. Wow, I am extremely inefficient with this. Wow. How do I okay this? Are my street plants now okay? Yes. Tech tree. Heaters. Allows the use of heaters to heat workplace during working hours. Steam hub. When powered by generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones. 3 coal per hour. You can't even see what these are. Oh, there's other tabs I didn't even notice. Beacon. I was told to build a beacon, so I should probably research that. Coal thumper, faster gathering, sawmill, steelworks, hunter's gear. Oh my god, there's so much to this. Build a beacon, yeah, that's the #1 thing. Or, well, this is maybe the #1 thing. Then I need to figure out where my engineers are. There's gotta be a better way to figure out where people are. Search. No, that's not really it. I mean, it tells me that they're all working, but it doesn't tell me what they're working on. I would just like to find where my engineers are so I can unassign them from those posts and get over here. It doesn't. Oh! Oh, this is the engine. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I get it. Promise fulfilled. Hope rises. You got a shelter. I'll do you one better. I'll build you another one. How wild is that? A mother has refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look the other way this time, but others might see it as unfair. Ask again after the injury. Until proven otherwise, it is safe. We have 25 sick people. That's probably not great.
The work shift starts.
my generator is about to blow up. What now? A woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city in the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. Yeah. Sure. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. Execute him. Care house? No, that's not what I had in mind. Just because you're missing your hand doesn't mean you can't work with the other one. Is it not cute? It isn't. Okay. Prosthetics. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, shall we build a care house or a cemetery? Those are the real options. But I'm not sure I have the option to execute them. Your cast, thank you for the resub. Corpse disposal. We'll keep dead bodies out of the heat zone to cover them in snow. Cold will halt the decay. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. Oh, we can burn them. Yeah. But hope will fall discontent. What's wrong with these people? You should be happy to know that your body will eventually be used to keep others warm. Fine.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
We'll need those prosthetics, though. Somebody died. Well, I can't do this yet, but obviously we will store the bodies. It feels like everything is going extremely poorly at this point. I guess that's the point.
It's time off.
More sick beds needed. Fine, I will build another one. And I will build that damn care house. So we can quit whining. Hope rises. Many buildings such as the cookhouse or medical post must be at the least chilly or warmer inside to function. Place them in the heat zone around generator or steam hub, otherwise they could stop working when it gets colder. You should also research and turn on heaters. Amputees? People may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, or other mishaps after becoming gravely ill and being saved by radical treatment. The amputees can't work, but they still need to be housed and fed. That's bullshit. Later in the game, you can research upgrades that will help you find solutions to this problem. Care house. People who become amputees will move to care house, freeing up their homes for others to live in. Care house residents can't work, but only eat half as much as others. Sustain life law is signed. Well, we're past that point, I think. Never mind. Actually, how do I check the tats? Range setting, not researched. All prizes. We're fine. Okay, the overdrive is unnecessary at this point.
Move! Time to get to work.
Everything is depleted. That's not great. Care house. Do I need to assign... No, I don't have to assign anybody to work there. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Wait, I don't have hunters? Everybody go there. Hunt! Shit! Double rations for kids. Double rations... What are these people talking about? Who comes up with this shit? No! Ardent patient. One of our people is facing death, but he's refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Next I take away the condoms. It kind of depends on the time frame we're looking at. Because I have already signed child labor into law, and we might be in need of workers in the future. But this guy... Ooh. See, the issue is that I haven't researched the snow pile of death yet. Do you know what? His choice. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling as well, Pedro. Like, are you looking at the situation here? I haven't seen any backseating for our bad type of backseating, for what it's worth. Yeah. Whoever comes up with, double rations, please, is extremely nearsighted. Let him be extra death. What we found an assault assassin. I can accept that in this case, I think. Yeah, I have a choice, but it feels like whoever comes up with that shit. Like, I don't know, how about we just promise sunshine and rainbows to everybody? Can't make him work. He dies later, he'll become fuel. Yeah, but he can't work at this point. We don't have a amputee prosthetics at this point. Really, the issue is that I don't know which I can get first. The snow pit of death or the prosthetics. That's what it really comes down to. Promise everyone access to Valhalla after working themselves to death. Done. I'll make a law about that. The old gods of Asgard welcome you. Fuck it, your choice. We already have some corpses. If you wish to die, then that's on you. We have a beacon. Allows to send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors and bring them to our city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people. This is gonna be anywhere, right? Like absolutely anywhere. think we need more heat. Heaters or steam hub? I think heater sounds nice. Let's construct a street. Something like that. Okay, what is that? I don't know what those are, but I can eventually construct something there, so let's do that. What is that? No. Throw that there. Oh, it's gonna be minus 40 soon. Fun. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling as well. It's like... It doesn't feel like a difficult choice when it's a matter of survival. Painful death. Patient who refused amputation has just died of gangrene. It was his choice.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround us. Frostland. I think this is about as far as I've ever played this game. Lost Expedition or Observatory. Send scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents. I think we are interested in that. What do we do about doing something about? Send scouts. We don't have any scouts at the moment. New scout team. Go to Lost Expedition. What now? Ready to search! People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make this happen. Volunteers have lined up eagerly to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. Yeah, anyway, I need to check. House was a good thing to get. Hunter's gear is also probably a very good thing to get. But I'm mostly interested in... not heating, that's fine, but not relevant. Flying hunters, what the fuck? How do we deal with... Amputees is what I'm interested in. But I can't tell which one gives me prosthetics, if any. Yeah, we have access to steel, therefore we can build a jet. It's okay. Can I sign a law? Not yet. Now I can.
Get going. Time
Ooh, hang on. I never even read the tutorial on the beacon. Beacon gives you access to the world outside the city. You can explore with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. Scouts are self-sufficient and venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons in the upper right corner. Once they reach an unexplored site, scouts will await your orders. To issue them, click on the highlighted icon. Scouts will often need your decision on how to deal with what they find. The scouts carry the resources they recover with them, so in order to make use of those resources, you need to call them back to the city and wait for them to return. What did you find? The rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. I was hoping you could send them and go check out the observatory. Happy reunion. We entered the camp appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we would begin to starve. Oh, don't worry, you'll still starve. Children and adults are surrounding us, packed and ready to go. Sledge discovered a gloomy cave, sturdy shelter. Sturdy shelter sounds good. Send the survivors to the city. It will take longer and some of them may die. I think we need to check out that shelter. We'll accept the risk. I was supposed to build something? Maybe not. Oh, I was supposed to sign a law. Right, I need to do something about corpses.
Hear me. New law in the city.
So now we can... No, we can't. Do I need to research this still? How do I build the snow pits? hope and discontent. Levels are crucial for the social stability of the city. There are many factors that can affect them. The most important are people's needs, buildings, laws, abilities. How's it going? Not well. But that was to be expected. We got heat. Do I have to enable heat from here? No. Is it just on? Or is it just passively on always? Heater is off. Oh. Oh. What if we turn it always on? See, I'm a nice guy. I can sometimes do something that people might like. Unburied corpse. Yeah. Few of our people have fallen ill after coming in contact with the decomposing body. Yeah, tell me how to build a snow pit, and I will do so. Was it there? Am I just that blind? It was there. I am just that blind. More sick beds needed. You'll get a new medical post. There we go. I mean, don't we have child labor? No, that's a law, right? Like allow children to work in different things. Yeah, that thing. Well, I can't get it now because, you know. Whoops. Now I know that these are blocking each other out. Hey, that's a win. Reunion. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expedition left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We get no food. Oh, hang on. Oh god, have I forgotten something very important? No, there's people working there. We just have no food. Sturdy shelter. What do we got? Steam cores. Shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from cold. Can we move there? Trail leads to another city. Shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there is another city there. A signpost by the trails points in 2 directions. London, hell of a far away, and home, not that far away. A lot of wood, steam core, and food. We need food. However, steel bridge. How far away is the steel bridge? 13 hours. How far away is our city? How do I even check that? Wait. I just saw 13 hours, but where was it? I think we need to bring some food. 11 hours to arrive. 13 hours to arrive. 19. Okay. Okay, we got some supplies. We'll come back to our city, then we'll do another route from Gloomy Gabe to Steel Bridge. How about that? Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. Yeah, I know. But first, we got some food coming. I'm not... Yeah, I need to set something over here. What do I want? Yeah, I agree. Something food related would be nice. Oh, food is on that tab. Hunter's gear sounds very useful. A hothouse sounds very useful. A medical post upgrade. Yeah, overall, food, health, and shelter, very important right now. $20 food per hunt. That's not as much of an improvement as I hoped, but I think it's still a worthwhile upgrade. Feed more with less. Our food supplies are running low. That reminds me of Dungeon Keeper so much. We could stretch them if we start using more efficient meal recipes suitable for these hard times. It's a good idea. Soup or food additives? Sawdust. Hang on. How is soup not simply the better? It will cause discontent, but this discontent will also rise here, but only slightly. That's it. Like, soup seems like the much better option. Get some soup, guys.
New law! A new law has passed. Get going!
Scouts have returned. And they brought me things. They brought me a steam core. I don't know what to do with them. Hang on. There we go. Just forgot to assign people to the medical post. Oh, damn it. Alright, now. Observatory is also quite tempting. $15 hours, 20 hours. Gloomy Cave. Let's go check that out. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Maximum number of scouts reached. Well, fuck. I was hoping to create another party. But I guess that requires another... this thing. Alright, we get better hunting now. Then we need medical post upgrade would be nice, bunkhouse would be nice, I'm assuming. I played like nothing like this. Let's go for drawing boards. Which is why I don't know what I'm doing. Cold homes. I don't know how to heat some homes. How do I heat some homes? Livable condition. Oh, it means livable in these tents that are far away. How do I do that? How do I make this livable? This tent is too cold. I don't know how to change that. Upgrade furnace. Okay, so oh, that's gonna take a lot of researching. Range upgrade is what I need. Or a steam hub. Okay. But I think at this point a range upgrade would be better. Coal is becoming an issue. I mean, not really, but also kinda. What did you find in the cave? Cave is or was inhabited. Number of footprints leading to its entrance. Check it out. Oh. Oh. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn toward us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one, feasting on them. Yeah, I absolutely plan on killing them. Some may see a polar bear, I see a meal. People in the cave will live, scouts will escort them to our city if they survive. Or bears will kill the survivors. Risk attacking the bears. We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. All of them? The people they saved set out towards the city guided by a map made by the scouts. Wow! That's pretty fucked up. That was very efficient work by the bears. They were very precise with who they killed. Anyway, we gotta check out the steel bridge. I mean, I think it was worth the risk, because it wasn't just that, hey, we might save those strangers and they might join our happy colony, but also polar bears. That's meat. It could have been a double win. Scouts bears extra much to feed. No, they just become the new scouts. You know, just very... That was also a joke about making more kids. I don't expect this game to go on for 15 years. We gotta consider those options. You know, I'll go get myself a drink, take a bathroom break. I'll hit my break button so you guys will see some ads, because the ads make the pre-roll ads go away for a while, and I'll be back in a minute. Nothing will happen in the game because it's set to the slowest speed for now. But yeah, back in 2 minutes. Nothing happened because it was on slow. Look at that, perfect timing too. We can immediately start researching generator range upgrade. Coal used by the generator is doubled when setting is in use. Yikes. We do need it though.
One day ends. It's time off.
Healthcare protest. Urgent need for treatment. Religion or law? Law. Easy choice. I don't know about this. I have like 2 or 3 already. And I'm thinking that wouldn't it kind of do the same thing once I get the increased heating radius? Like right now we have a spike in illness. But once we get over that spike, we will have better heating, and once we have better heating, we should not get another spike. But it's not gonna happen in 3 days, I think. Okay, fine. I'll build one more. I still haven't made houses livable, but it's work in progress. And I should maybe have somebody work there as well. Wait, why is there only one engineer working here?
Yourselves. Cold is coming.
Oh no. Go there. Work. Survivors reach the city. They're tired, they'll need a place to rest. A bite to eat. Yeah, I don't know about that. Perhaps some medical attention. Our food situation is not looking great. Secure at least livable conditions in homes. 0 out of 7?
Time. Get moving.
Well, that covers 6 of them. Fucking minus 40 hitting me like that. All right. How do I generate a range? Not researched? Oh, there's a range setting. Well, it is on 2. Okay, so it did complete the objective. Nice, nice. Peso up. Alright. Promise broken. I did... Fuck! It wasn't completed. Failed! I think I want more efficiency. Wait, these guys are waiting for something. A brass plate on the bridge to tower reads, built by people of Winterhome in AD 1887. Bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. Could be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. It will reach the city safely. Go. Okay. I think... I mean, this attempt is doomed. It was doomed from the beginning. So what I should do is focus on figuring out what there are in different points of interests here. So in the second attempt I have a non-zero chance to get something done. I didn't even know there were difficulties. So, yes. The search for other cities. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we were on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Honestly, you know what? I need... a second beacon? Why can I not build a second beacon? Wait, how do I get more scouts? Research. Ah, fuck. Honestly, I think scouts are probably the best thing to have. Because scouts are self-sufficient, so I don't have to worry about feeding them in the city. So, let's turn that to overdrive. Maybe people will be a bit happier. It's a bit cold in here. People are hungry, yeah.
The shift is ending.
I don't have any food. Three days to feed everyone. Yeah, about that. Yeah, I promise I'll feed you. It's not gonna happen though, we all know it. Go hunt. Let's work out the operational capacity I have. That's the best I got, I think. I'm out of coal. Large convoy. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in a blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. Would you like to join the scouts instead? The workers who were riding this convoy told us they were heading... There! That's typo. They were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. We tried to follow a search pattern and find it, but we ran out of fuel. Alright. Go that way. We have other things to do. Like checking out the weather station. You know, the thing I like about this game is the absolute commitment to misery. Like everything about this game is just miserable. Nothing good ever happens. Just like real life. I'm gonna have to build a coal mine. I didn't expect sunshine and rainbows, but I am positively surprised that they committed this hard to just being extremely miserable. Every time you get a choice, it's always the lesser of two evils. Like, what do we have here? Do less harm. Doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with Royal Society to reduce the rate of limb loss in army hospitals. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the number of amputations during radical treatment. This engineer won't be able to work. Both will rise slightly. Okay, I will say, this is a very easy choice. Often you get choices where both outcomes seem bad. In this one of them seems straight up good. Like, yeah, sure. Figure it out. One engineer, we have like 5 of them just slacking anyway. Because I'm not microing this. More scouts. Go check out the observatory. Oh yeah, good question. And what happens if he fails to do anything? Is it gonna decrease hope more than it raised it or increased it? That would be a nice gut punch. Coal thumper, I think we need this. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the pressurized resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workdays. Enough for 2 gathering posts. Or coal mining. Extracts up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground deposits. Seems like a good thing to have. I think.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Urgent need for treatment. Yeah, we've been through this. Oh, man. I'll do something about it. 27. Oh. I probably won't do something about it. We have so many medical posts already. What do you got? Weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what scientists from Winterhome were working on. Oh, it's a grim forecast. Who could have seen that coming? We found scientists' notes. They predict that Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. I look forward to Winterhome being abandoned. Hours to arrive. Generator is switched off, perhaps for maintenance. Oh, you sweet summer child. Yeah, we found the station. It's getting warmer. And then it's getting colder again. Very good. Resource shortage. Yeah, I know we're short on resources. Extend working hours. And I haven't actually done anything with emergency shift either. Organ transplants. That's gonna solve my resource issues. We can use the body parts of deceased to save lives and accelerate healing. This way dead can continue to contribute to the survival of our city. Sick will recover faster. Ooh, ooh. I made a promise. I made a promise about healing people. Overcrowding. What? Wait, what? Oh, right. Overcrowding in medical facilities. How many people is there in the city? Organ transplants.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Oh, and these people are waiting at the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers precision instruments and the dome is open, letting out the thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explained that they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important to them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by fouling of the atmosphere by southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Did we discover any new locations? Crash site, yes we did. Yeah, that lollipop is gonna save everybody. Alright, go to the city. We're gonna check out the crash site. Although I have a bad feeling that this run is gonna end real soon. I just hope it... I hope I get to winter home before that happens. That's the goal right now. One hour left. Overtime. Look at that discontent jump.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Provide treatment for people. Yeah, that number has gone up. That's good. That's almost done. Look at that. We have almost eliminated hunger. That's a win. Automatons. The automatons can replace entire crews at workplaces. They are produced in the factory and work 24 hours per day. Their initial efficiency is 6%, but can be raised by research upgrades. An automaton recharges itself twice daily from the generator or steam hub, without interfering with its operation. Seems good. Our first automaton is operational. Yeah, that's saying the same thing. What shall it do? Can it become a hunter? Can we send it out to scout? How do we actually use it? What does this mean? Oh, it's not operational because we have no food. Oh, I can send the automaton there. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it ended already. Right. I was wondering, like, can I not disable it? But no, it's... enable it once. It's not a toggle. People refuse to work permanently 24 hours. Coal mining researched. Excellent. That's gonna help a lot. Steam cores. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are necessary components for advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope our scouts find them. Ah. I see. What now? Be your reputation. Oh! Sir, the doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He's reporting breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Bravo, dude. Hope will rise? No? No. We made it to Winterhome. That was my target. And there's a steam core. Steam cores, even. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. Fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy. Fights for dwindling resources and eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There's no hope. Okay, let's write that down. Once we hit the point where we're eating our dead, it's game over. And more sites discovered. Hope walls. News has shocked everyone in city. How did the news get here? There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Don't panic, we're not dead yet. Very optimistic look on life. Oh, that hope meter. That hope meter is not doing great. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive without any help? We have to go back to London. There is no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spread through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. Ha! Choose our path. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They have lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into chaos that consumed Winterhome. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. No, conventional wisdom would say order and discipline. But our hope meter is is a bit empty at the moment. So I'm not sure about this. Maybe the plan is to just scam the people and go for faith. I am the new Messiah. Please trust me. Let's try it. Faith. I mean, the nice thing is that praying is really cheap. Two houses of prayer? Come on. Alright then. House of prayer.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Actually, I need to check the outpost depot? Huh? Building an outpost depot allows you to assign people to work as an outpost team. Send an outpost team to establish an outpost in Frostlands at locations rich in resources. The outpost will send these resources to the city once per day until you order the team to return. A whole new mechanic. Okay, fine. We need to build faith. House of prayer. That's a really inefficient place for it, by the way. It's gonna be cold in there. Get used to it. What now? Unconvinced want to leave. Yeah, I don't blame you. You've convinced the majority, but hope is low. I can see that. Group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say faith will save us? No. No, I'm not. You saw right through me. What are we going to do? Are we going to pray for food when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not gonna die. Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince the others to join them. Oh, that's a bit rude. Preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Is it looming or is it... is it already there? Londoners. Londoners are a group of people so frightened by the situation that they want to go back to London. In misguided belief that it's the only way to survive. They might have a point. People will join the Londoners when hope level is low and leave when it's high. Londoners will challenge your rule, provoking conflicts and urging others to leave the city. The intensity of the conflict depends on general conditions of the society. I like how in this demonstration the hope meter goes up to like here. Or well there. You expect me to get there? Hey, hi winds. I would say this run is at around we are approaching absolute zero. It's not that far off anymore. Also, I forgot to send these guys somewhere. Oh boy. $20? 11. Go there. It's only 11 hours. There's a small chance you make it there before this run ends. Lack of homes, there is anger. How many houses do I need? 32 people? Hmm. Damn all those people I've run into. Why did I rescue them? Disperse the crowd. Okay, we need some tents. Also, we need to check out the technology tree. Bunkhouse. I'll get you some bunkhouses, how about that? Actually, in order to get you some bunkhouses, we're gonna need an emergency shift. What now? Survivors reaches... Oh no, not more people. Also, we get new stuff over here. Crash site. Raw food and wood. Ooh, food is good. Fate of the Forgotten. There are plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if the people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We can do nothing for them, not even bury them. 69 food. Wait, and didn't discover... Oh, never mind. There's the American camp over there. "24 hours? You're not gonna make it." Honestly, maybe you should go back. You have some food with you, right? Not the worst idea. Death of overwork. Shit luck. Discontent will rise. Hope will rise. Hope will rise. We take that. What now? People join Londoners. Well, surprise, surprise. Hope will rise.
Move! Time to get to work.
What now? I don't... Survivors reach the city. Hey, weapon nuts. Happy holidays. More survivors. How do I already have 200 people in here? How did that happen? Got the bunkhouses. What else do we need? We're so low on everything. We don't even have wood anymore. Yeah, we really don't have wood. What the hell? Where do we get wood from? These look like trees. Sawmill? Turns frozen trees into usable material. Huh. Need that. And I happen to make some promises, but I can't do anything about them. I don't have wood. I think this is game over. Oh, we got food and wood. Oh, oh, hungry we're fed. Whole prices. I didn't even consider that. They're both waiting. Our city. Go there, American camp. Check it out. You get like nothing to check out, do you? Survivors! No, not more survivors! I can't feed them. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens? Whatever that is. Okay. Snow Cliff or Frozen Grove. Snow Cliff. It's closer. Area effects. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious. Two types of buildings with area effects. Some buildings like Sawmill have area which the resources can be gathered in some areas in which they can affect people or places. Hang on, how is there no people at my coal mine working? It's so many people and yet they're idling. What the hell are you doing, guys? I need more steel. That's steel, right? That's steel. Alright, alright. We're not dying yet. No workplace.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
What are you doing, automaton? Shelter. Fuck. Fuck. People have started to visit House of Prayer. There aren't many of them yet, but it might be the start of something special. It seems they really needed proper place of worship. Nice, very good. That's my number one concern, huh? Snow Cliff. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a smaller chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figures we saw afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Steam cores, food and food rations. Refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. That's not me. He tried to impose order using force. Oh yeah, that's not me. I'm using religion. Plenty of people disgruntled deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Shrouded cave. I mean, there's a skull there. That doesn't seem like a good thing. 20 hours or 10 hours. There, go. We only have 5 hours of coal left though, so that's not ideal. Discontent will rise. Go. Oh god. It rose a lot more than I expected. Final warning. People are furious. People are extremely discontent with your rule. Revolt could break out any minute. What should we do? Hang in there. Reduce discontent to 75%? That's not happening. We know that's not happening. Refusal to work. Discontent will rise, or discontent will rise. I guess the discontent will rise slightly. We can replace him. Londoners, 31, uh-huh. Sawmill researched. Well, it's a bit late for that. Well, too little, too late. Medical post upgrade, why not? Children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. Oh, it did rise. I think at this point our when I got the warning that, hey, you need to get it to 75%, it was at 102%. So it goes above 100. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay there for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. You know what? You can go to our city. It's gonna be in pieces by the time you get there, but what options do you have? There's the 35 of you, by the way. What the fuck? So no new locations discovered. So that's the end of that line of areas. And man, that's a fucking trap going there. Nothing good will come of finding these kids. A group of amputees is here. They want to help in cookhouse. We don't want to sit on our arses all day, content with just being kept alive. We can do hard work. We can't do hard any work anymore with professionals on simple prostheses out of wood. We can help in the cookhouse and earn our keep. I would fucking love to say give you what do you need, but I don't know why I can't. Hope will fall slightly. American camp. What do you have? Steel and steam cores. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Emaciated bodies, even. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Okay, so if I come here, I could learn about prosthetics. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Shows in the tents we found victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla manufacturing. Oh. Well, that hasn't aged well. We can only bury them and take their equipment. Okay, well, okay, we got prosthetics close by. That's good to know. Yeah, but unfortunately, this day and age, Tesla is associated with something else. Right, check that out if you can. I don't expect you to be able to. Wait, this content is only at... what percentage is that? Like 90? Medical post is upgraded? Does it require 10% faster? Okay, do I have something that reduces discontent? Heating. I guess I'll take this, just because. It's gonna get cold very soon anyway, so it's game over. Housing riot. Lack of home stirs anger. I'll provide better housing. Yeah, with my 6 wood. Hope falls, discontent rises. Yeah. Alright. Food for overtime work. We got none. Yeah, you deserve it. You can eat all you can. What's going on with this mill? It's not doing shit. Which means that my automaton can't do anything. 'Cause I'm out of all resources in here. Is there anything else the automaton can do besides collect resources? Provide houses or bunkhouses. 83 people. Alright, can we survive for 14 more hours? Looking at this meter right here, I don't think so. Yes, what can it do then? I can dismantle it. I can dismantle it for a quick survival. Yeah, I haven't kept up with employment at all, so... 31 people? I won't even notice they're gone. If anything, less mouths to feed. Research can be put into medical and workshops. Right now, I need food. Wood. Being disassembled. Yeah, it sucks, but... I need a bunkhouse. Or 5. That's not enough. Londoners gain more followers. Okay, at least discontent is going down a bit. Not by much, but a bit. We can reach one more destination. Temporary settlement. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands in its center. Memory of injustice. Sounds happy. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed base, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress. We can't. Exiles of Tesla City." Maybe this did age a bit better after all. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Man, I didn't expect there to be much in this direction, because the map didn't seem to scroll this way much. Now we get 2 more areas. Fishing village, the walled colony. No movement, no smoke. Could it be water? Do we care about water? We got plenty of snow here. Go to the walled colony, I guess. Why not? Alright, we've gotten some more wood. We can work on more construction. Drafting machines researched. Frozen Grove. Some trees in this grove have bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. Found some bones scattered around them. Poking around trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut trees for wood. I mean, see? Our city is doing great. We're not even cannibals yet. Alright, we have explored most of this part of the map. Can I see what resources this party is carrying? Oh, right there. Lots of wood, some food, some steel. No, that wasn't steel, that was coal. But alright, alright. Exploration has been done. Did we find anything of real interest? Got some food from Snow Cliff. Just wondering, like, when I try this next time, what areas are worth exploring? Lost Expedition is mandatory. Fuck if I know. Large convoy is not great. I should write these down, but I can't be bothered. Especially since I don't know in which order I go to this. Like, this is really good. Sturdy shelter. Shelter, bridge, weather station are very good. $150 wood per day. That is honestly extremely worth it. Once I figure out how to actually do that. Do I need to research something to get that? I guess not. For yeah, outposts. So I haven't done anything with outposts thus far. Exploration? Outpost depot. Assembled outpost team sent it to establish. Okay, okay. These actually seem very important in the long run, especially since I have so many people doing fuck all at this point. So hey, I found prosthetics. Finally, requires a factory. Plant where automatons and other highly advanced devices can be produced. Alright, nice to know. %50 faster scouts. Very good. A bit late, but very good. Yeah, importantly, it's not just that you get wood. It also means that you don't have to worry about those people collecting the wood getting sick or having to be fed. That's more important. It's it's kind of the city builder equivalent of the classic stealth game saying that you can't be spotted when nobody's around to spot you. But in this case, it's your citizens can't starve when your city is empty. Londoners prey on discontent. A member of the Londoners is stirring up a restless crowd. He's scaring people into joining the exodus to London. Their discontent with the situation in our city makes his visions of doom all the more believable. 23 more Londoners? Okay, we have a cleric who can say no. Let me look at this. We have so many people doing fuck all. The Londoners can go for all I care. Whole prizes. You have managed to... Wait, what? What happened? How did discontent... How did that happen? How did I live? Whatever, I lived. Not enough homeless. Oh shit, we need to beat more houses. Before we actually deal with this. Ah, fuck it, we'll look at this. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. More survivors! I don't want more survivors! Dying exiles. Rob the exiles of their supplies. That is looking tempting at this point. Although, I'm about to lose a ton of people to the Londoners in a bit. So, I might want to save these people after all. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out. We sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to the poor Yankees we buried. Freeze for future. Maybe. Oh, I have to escort them? Huh? Why does it still say that I gained that many people? And if I rob them of their supplies, I still get them. Like, what is that exclamation mark? That's what you leave behind. Well, it's not well communicated. It's just on the same row as everything else. I'm gonna leave them to their fate. When we were about to exit the snow house, some of the exiles stirred from their death-like slumber and seeing us started to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We went outside on some pretense, then marched out of the colony without looking back. We're the good guys. Right, we didn't discover new locations though. Fuck that. I need to write down like which areas gave me good shit. So I have a chance when I try this again. Observatory. Just survivors. Crash site. All right. Food and wood. Supplies are random. I would hope not. I think there's typically some flavor text that goes with what you discover. American camp has steel and core. Temporary settlement has wood and core. exile people. Don't care. Then we have Lost Expedition. Has Survivors. Cave has Survivors and Bears. Third shelter has wood, food, and core. Bridge has automaton. Weather station has that's coal, right? I think that's the coal icon. Coal and core. Convoy has survivors. Winterhome has... I can't even see what it has, if anything. It has a wood station. Fresh has survivors. Frozen has wood. Cliff has... Oh, Cliff has done some stuff. Cliff has... wood, food, and core. That's pretty good. And then this wasn't called Children's Hideout. This was something else. Some cave in my notes. Kids. Alright, outstanding. Notes have been made. I am now prepared for failure. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls of predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear will share the Winterhome's fate. And scared minds are swayed by even smallest nudges. This is what I was talking about when I said that I like how this game is committed to everything being miserable. My choices are hope will fall or hope will fall slightly. Oh no, I'm once again out of wood. Look at how close to succeeding I am. But I don't think I'll make it. 76 out of 87. And once that is constructed, it's 86 out of 87. Can I kill somebody? I need somebody to die. I need somebody to die so others have hope. I have to build another one. This is so dumb. For that one person. That one fucker. Hope rises. Scouts are faster. Outpost depot. What now? Heating riot. Angry about the cold. Well, don't yell at me. Yell at the cold. Our people are angry about the cold in their homes. They have gathered to protest against your neglect of their suffering, demanding that you act immediately. Londoners have influenced the crowd and they use people's anger to turn them against you. I don't think I can heat all the homes, but I can definitely heat some of them. Maintain at least livable conditions. For how long? We're low on coal. Fishing village. Steam cores. Tesla City. No place for the weak. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team there to start fishing. Yeah, this is making sense. So, fishing village. Ooh. Ooh. Can't go wrong with fishing. I need food. Ooh, this is a very important place to find. So, food station plus cores. Or we can just get a bunch of wood for starters, and that seems less important. We'd absolutely go for the fishing. We're out of coal though, so everything is irrelevant. Survivors reach the city. Please fuck off. Can I set up... I can't set up another one. Limit 2. What now? Another act of vandalism. Cleric, do your thing. Cleric beaten. Establish faith keepers. We shall do evening prayer because it doesn't mean I have to actually do anything. New ability, evening prayers. Each use raises hope and has small chance of convincing Londoners to stay. What is shrines? Have to build 3 shrines. Not get no. Raise hope of people working nearby. Actually, not bad. And increase efficiency. But right now, we need evening prayers.
New law! A new law has passed.
Cost 20 food rations. I got 0. Coal mine. I assume you can set up a coal mine. Coal mine is automated. Engines pressurized, the mining has stopped. Coal mine was operational until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Alright. Coal gets me coal plus coal station. Alright, so I have found infinite supplies for food, coal, and wood. That's not bad. Now they can't even do anything because they have explored everything. Very good, very good. I have explored all of the southern parts. And, well, whoops. Whoops. Tesla City.
There's plenty to do.
City is modern and meticulously built. A tall tower emits constant barrier of lightning. Lighting. Not lightning. No. Lightning, yes. Deflecting the incoming snow. But nobody comes to greet us. Thunder unleashed. Cable mines and bodies will prevail over the cold. Reached the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets and the stench of burnt flesh stains the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Ooh. Do we go in, or do we continue to Dreadnought landing? That's a tough one. We gotta go in. Everything's fucked anyway. Hang on. This gives me a thingy picking up station. Potentially. But it's... I guess the exclamation mark means that it's random if I get it. Fuck it. Go in. As soon as our scouts entered the city, we lost contact with them. There's no telling what's happened, but we presumed they're all dead. Well. New scouts. Not enough wood. Is this finally where I die? This has gone on for like an hour longer than I expected it would. And that's a good thing. This went better than expected, and we can finally make a new set of scouts who can go to Dreadnought Landing and not make it there in time. Outpost depot. What do we need? We need food. We need food very much. How do I use this? Steel? 45 steel? Where the fuck do you get steel from? These guys don't have steel. Nobody has steel. What the fuck? Alright, we're starving then. That's the way it is. Something is critical.
It's time off.
Oh, the gen is critical. Restless group. Cleric, do your thing. Promise broken. Hope false. Discontent rises. Oh. Turning that off immediately fucked me over. Final warning. People are desperate. People are talking openly about overthrowing you. Bereft of hope. They see no future for our city and they blame you for that. What should we do? Hang in there. Scouts came back. I was really hoping that would do me some good. But it didn't. I can't build anything because I got no steel. I got no food. Yeah, we finally get some coal. What do we even do with these guys? Yeah, do that. Why not? What happened? Why did the game slow down? I mean, hope is slowly going up as I do nothing. Oh, I am very surprised that this has lasted as long as it has. I'll heat some homes. Gonna break that promise. Oh, hang on. How does this work? Is it good enough that I make the homes livable 1 day and 22 hours from now? Then I don't have to maintain their livableness for as long. Or does the timing of the livableness only start at that point? Also, what the fuck is this? Temperature will drop significantly, 2 levels. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Stay like that for 2 days. Uh-huh, yeah, yeah. Then we have an issue. I was just looking at the forecast to see if the temperature may be going up in the future, but no, it's going down by 2 levels. What does that mean? Is it gonna be minus 60? Big warm human pile. Yeah, I mean, we found some location with a big warm human pile, although it wasn't very warm at that point. And yeah, I can't go with overdrive. Not for long enough. See what happens. Nothing good. Turn on range 3 yet? Nope. Haven't researched that. dreadnought landing. One of our people died. People really haven't been dying a whole lot lately. That's extremely surprising. Alright. What do we got at dreadnought? Oh my god, there's more to discover. My notes don't have room for this. We found a piece of hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hephaestus landed here in search of haven from global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. What was that? That was steel. Well, nice. Wood and core. And 2 more locations. Research station. Somehow I don't think I'll make it. Actually, maybe I will. Just barely.
Move! Time to get to work.
They made it. They made it. Last discovery. There's even more sites. Fuck. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like sun steaming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from doors towards the mountains. So we get steel wood cores. All right, go check that out. I mean, even if we upgrade the generator, we don't have the cold burn. Actually, hang on.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
It's gonna take too long. We'll try anyway. Cleric, you do your thing. Your time has come. At the end, you are banished. A band of grim men escorts you under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank, as though they were watching snow fall. You are summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts. We're banished from the city instead. I think I could have done a lot worse. Well, I learned a lot. I made lots of notes. And I did find a coal outpost. Just didn't have a chance to establish it. Lessons were learned. I think next time will be a much more successful attempt. Maybe not entirely successful, but I think this was a decent first run. Yeah, I'm gonna re-establish Winterhome. It's gonna be good. I think it was definitely the right move to just explore as much as possible. Except that it's not gonna be a win, but it's gonna be probably maybe okay. But so far, what I think of this game is that, like I said, I really like how fucking miserable it is. Everything sucks and everybody's always whining and nobody's ever happy. Like, the biggest joy anyone ever got in this run was a doctor who figured out how to do amputations a bit better. And I like how committed it is to the whole theme. And it's not just that everything about it's miserable, but it's working well together with the setting and the music. And just overall has this atmosphere of dread that I enjoy. What I don't really enjoy is the fact that I just lost a run 3.5 hours in, and next time I'm starting from beginning. And that is very demotivating. And if I wasn't streaming, there would not be a second run. And I don't know when... Now that I am streaming, there will be a second run, but I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or next month. But I am interested in going for a win. I don't know how far away from the win I was. I think the whole Londoners thing was a big plot point that I will have to overcome somehow. Finish before the winter ends. Right now it's not cold enough. It's only like -5 in here. We gotta reach -60 before I can finish this game. Yeah, I got the feeling that there must have been a lot more to this, considering how big the upgrade trees were. But at the same time, I was done exploring the area, effectively. There probably were a couple of spots that I didn't check out. And it took me 3.5 hours. Like, how long can a successful session of this be? And are you expected to, on a scraping by type successful run, to get anywhere close to the end of those trees? Yeah, knowing what to set up is definitely important, and I I still don't know properly what to set up, but I have some ideas at least. From what I remember, when I tried this for the first time, like maybe 3 years ago, I did one run, and it definitely didn't go this far. But my overall impression was that, well, I still like the same things that I liked back then, but I had no intention of doing a second run back then, because even though I had played for, well, that run probably took like an hour and a half, maybe 2, I got the impression that even though I had learned something, I hadn't learned nearly enough to avoid the mistakes I made. And that was demotivating. This time around it went much better, and I feel like there's a chance I can avoid at least some of the mistakes. And now that I know where things are on the map, there's a pretty solid chance I can figure out how to get a good source of food or coal. And that's gonna be a big improvement. Plus I'm streaming, so once I get sick of losing, I can just say, people, please backseat me to the end. Yeah, having 2 sets of scouts is very important. Oh yeah, and that's a point that I just have in my notes. Where did I get the amputees? Or the prosthetics? I got prosthetics from someplace. Was it the American camp, or was it the temporary settlement? Just make an ugly note like that, so it's somewhere in that region. Yeah, I hope it won't come to backseating route, but I won't rule it out in case it turns out to be... Like somebody said that it took them 8 attempts to get a win. I would rather not have 8 attempts. But if 8 attempts is like average, then I don't know about that. Although, then there's also the fact that I went with the religious route. And at that point I was expecting the run to end like right there. But I think that was like an hour and a half before it actually ended. So the Law and Order route might also be worth investigating, but is it though? It might be better if I just want to complete this at all. It might be better to just stick to one thing and learn to understand that. Sure, if you're really into the game, you'll replay it and do things differently and explore the different routes. But for just a singular first win, it's probably good to just stick to what you know. Oh yeah, there's definitely different buildings, because I got churches and shrines. Yeah, the church was there to increase hope with some events, and the shrines also increased hope. that's just what I saw, and I didn't really look any deeper. But yeah, it's a, pardon the pun, cool game. Cool game, but it also, it stings when you lose and know you have to start from the beginning. I mean, sure, you could save scum or whatever, but that also doesn't feel very appropriate. Cult of Heater. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna check if there's somebody to raid. I think that's enough for me tonight. Oh yes, Sue is playing Blood West, which I played myself recently. Go check that out. Because I wasn't that big of a fan of Blood West, but that's just me. Yeah, I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Who knows what? But Frostpunk will continue at some point. Either way, thank you for watching, have a good night, and see you later. Bye!